Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Powerslide podcast for our July podcast. I am Dimitris, and today I'm joined by Maksy.
Hello.
Zenor.
Evening.
And Silver, who's a pain in the ass.
Morning.
So, it's July. It's rather hot if you're in the northern hemisphere.
Yes.
If you're in the south, it's back to winter for you. So, there's been a lot of rallying so far, and we're here to discuss it. So we will first start where we left off, in Poland, in Mikołajki, where the land of Bobr Kurwa gave us a decent event that was plagued with a myriad of spectator issues, and we will discuss this. Am I just going to do a monologue? Sure. We saw the worst power stage of all time. Not even like an argument, it was.
That was something else.
Imagine Umia, but it's worse, and there's also a large tarmac pit with just chicanes. And then it ends on Mikołajki that we already saw 3 times before. So, yeah, that was horrible. What was also horrible was what happened in the pre-event test, the pre-event recce, where Sebastian Ogier had to miss the rally due to a collision with a road car. Kalle Rovanperä replaced him literally at the last moment. He was wrecking stages after shakedown and won. So that wasn't very good. Well, not Kalle's win, Ogier's accident.
Well,
no, and Ogier is fit. He will be doing Rally Latvia. We got confirmation yesterday, and Andreas Mikkelsen had a bounce back weekend. If you only look at the standings, you wouldn't know, because on Sunday he got a puncture and then damaged his suspension and kept losing time until the end of the day, but he was second heading to Sunday, then hit a bank, got a puncture, and his rally was basically destroyed. But apart from Kalle and Mikkelsen, the man of the rally was undeniably Martin Sesks, who finished 5th in a non-hybrid M-Sport Puma and was 1/10 ahead of Thierry Neuville heading into Saturday, so he cost 2 points. He took 2 points away from the Belgian.
Probably my favorite thing of the rally was him coming to the finish, SS2, being told he's second quickest, 0.3 off the lead in the stage, and him being so dumbfounded. That was one of the best interviews I've seen in my life.
It reminded me of when Lube was told that he won the stage, and he just went, no, okay. But he's, yeah.
No, I like the interview more where on Sunday Sesks lost his front downforce.
Splitter, yeah.
The way he described it as a learning experience. Loved that a bit more than him being dumbfounded that he was only 0.3 seconds slower than the top time.
So I know what downforce is now.
I know how it works.
He said that, didn't he? Like, I know what downforce is now. That was his actual quote.
He did, yeah.
Apart from that, in second place was Elfyn Evans. Yeah. And in third place was Adrien Fourmaux, who had a very good, solid rally once again. It's his 3rd podium of the season. And all have come in not his strongest surface, let's say, because he's had one in snow. French people are not really known for being fast in snow. Safari, okay. Safari is rough gravel. M-Sport have always done well in rough gravel. And then Poland, which is like fast gravel, so it's again not a surface French people are usually well known for doing well in. So hats off for Fourmaux. It will be interesting to see what he'll do in Latvia and Finland, after which It's another rough gravel event in Acropolis, then Chile, which is meh, and then back to tarmac. I sent there because it's in between fast and slow is 90 kilometers an hour or so. It's the average speed. Now, what shall we discuss about Poland that we haven't discussed already? Oitanak hit a deer.
Yeah, there was not much left of the deer after that.
Or the
Or
car.
the car.
Yeah.
Well, the car was a bit
Repairable.
broken.
Repairable, but
repairable.
non-functional at the time.
But you know what wasn't repairable?
The deer.
No, well, the deer, yes, but I was going to say the I-20 after Estonia, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll come to that, yeah.
What are your takeaways from the event? Because I've talked too much, and you also need to contribute in the Powerslide percentage quota.
Well, Andreas Mikkelsen, actually. Because he, for the first time in the year, managed to show pace and lead the rally.
Yes.
Yeah, Mikkelsen did very well
Yeah.
for a change.
Yeah, he was winning stages and everything, and then he just had puncture on SS16, and he dropped a lot of time.
The puncture was self-induced, though. We should mention it wasn't just Pirelli moment. He just slapped the bank.
Yeah, it was, but up to then, he actually managed to show pace and was on for a podium. So we were.
If it was,
yeah.
Sorry,
No.
if it wasn't for those two cancel stages on Friday, Mikkelsen could have been a lot closer to Rovamber because he had a better road position. Yeah. So the puncture could have been avoided, and we would have had because it's always ifs, buts, hypotheticals. We could have had like a battle for the lead heading into Sunday, which we were robbed because he just pushed a bit too much.
Yeah.
If the gap was closer, perhaps it would have been different, but who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Anyway, nice to see Mikkelsen isn't completely washed, I guess.
And he said on Deadfish that he targets to do Acropolis.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's between him and Soto.
Oh, yeah. Well, for once, he was doing a rally which actually makes sense for him to do in Poland.
Yeah.
So we actually got to see him on pace instead of him being the designated tarmac specialist for some reason and being miles off the pace every time. So
like you have Soto.
Yeah.
You have Soto. Why is
even
Lappi
is better on tarmac these days than Mikkelsen. So
Soto has not been good on tarmac since 2018 or so, unfortunately. We saw him last year in Croatia. Well, he didn't do Croatia. In Central... No, it was Sunin that in Central Europe. He was not that great either. Soto in Japan lasted 5 corners. And what was the other tarmac rally?
Monty.
Monty, terrible.
Yeah, he wasn't good in Monty, was he?
And the year before also bad.
Yeah.
Didn't his car in Japan just fucking engulfed in flames?
That was 2022.
Yes.
2023 he went off. Then Taka hit the tree on the same one, and then Formol felt lonely and decided to join him. But Soto would be the last person I'd sent in that I-20 and in that on tarmac. And I mean it.
Every time you bash Sordo, he gets a podium. In the same way,
I'm not bashing him. He's not going to get a podium on tarmac. I'm just being realistic.
In the same way, every time I bash Sami Pajari, he wins a rally.
Yeah, because you don't know wheel. Anyway, what's left to talk about Poland? Sami Pajari, now that you mention him, he gets another win in very dominant fashion as well.
Yes, actually. Ahead of Oliver Solberg, of all people.
Yeah. And Solberg was on pace with Kaito before Kajetanovic went off. So, not a great look for Solberg.
Really.
Pajari, right now, is the favorite to win the WRC2 crown. And he's even missing his best event in Finland to do it in a Rally 1.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I'd like finish.
Oliver Solberg, unfortunately.
This Oliver Solberg downfall has to be studied, and the Sami Pajari somehow waking up and winning rallies.
That's what steady development does to someone.
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to talk about Robert Virves, because he was running second in WRC2 going in on the like morning of Sunday, ahead of Oliver Solberg actually, and he had a puncture on the second to last stage, so he dropped down to 5th on that stage. Going into the power stage, he managed to get back up to 3rd by 0.6 seconds ahead of Georg Linnamäe, which you'll see this become a theme as we get to Estonia later.
Yeah.
He put in quite the drive, I'd say, after being out of the car for a while and not really having that good WRC2 experience before.
In Sardinia, he also did Sardinia.
He did Sardinia, yeah, but still...
He was behind Prokop, which was not good.
Sardinia is not really his kind of rally either. But he did the JWRC prize program in 2023, plus some rallies he got to claw together. And I was lacking funding this year, so he got to do Sardinia and now did Poland, then Estonia and ERC, and is right now doing Finland as well. But I was actually surprised to see that drive from him, and I'm very happy to see that drive from him. He showed genuine pace, and it was very good.
Yeah, he was good.
And he won the power stage.
Virves, like Mikkelsen, is also targeting Acropolis for one of his next rallies.
I see.
If he needs accommodation, I have a house for him.
Every cent helps.
Yeah.
Which basically he's trying to crowdfund his rally through the Estonian Next Rally Star Association,
pretty
which
much.
you can donate to. I won't tell you what to do with your money, but you can.
This is not financial advice.
Yeah.
If he doesn't do the rally, if he gets the goal,
it's not Chris Ingram.
He's not.
I was gonna make a parallel there, but
he's not Chris Ingram.
All of a sudden, you see Robert Vivers with a fake tan, moving to Monte Carlo.
No, if he doesn't get the money for Acropolis, I'm sure he just keep collecting and then go for a rally at a later date. Anyway, happy for him.
Sweden.
Yeah.
Well, a bit early,
yeah, hopefully this year.
Yeah.
Anyway, Lube was mid. Grazin was mid. Greensmith, Jesus Christ. Suninen, Jesus Christ.
Suninen had pop valve issues, and apparently his car is 20 kilograms overweight.
This is a funny way to say that I'm washed.
Surely he'd be better. Surely he'd be better than Grazin.
I'm not so sure about that.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
He's in a Hyundai.
Yeah, that Hyundai is terrible.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay, we're saying the same thing for once.
Whatever. Okay, whatever.
Silver's magically confused right now.
Okay,
Dimitris used confusion.
It's effective.
Okay, hold on.
Dimmy used Hyundai. Okay, Silver's now completely confused.
Okay, let's move on. Kremer watch.
There's not... Okay, hold on. I have something for Kremer. One clap, hold on.
Yes.
Okay.
He won the WRC Masters Cup by 2.
Amazing racing.
Over 2.5 minutes.
Kremer is finally on his way to win the WRC2 Masters title.
Yes.
Wow.
It does slightly have to be mentioned that Solo did have 1 minute and 10 seconds in penalty. However, still,
the gap was 2 minutes 46.
Yeah.
So
average Polish racing driver. That's
right.
So we moved to Estonia.
Hold on, actually, we should stop for a minute on the amount of spectator issues.
There was a lot.
Yeah.
Friday was
A
awful.
shit ton.
Then the Saturday, the first stage was awful. But something of note, since then we didn't have any stage interruptions. The Saturday only had the first stage interrupted.
The Prime Minister of Poland just went to the service park, had like a video call, Al Pacino type of speech. Do you want us to call them losers? Do you want the people to say we're losers? And all the Polish people just went, yay, and stood in appropriate places.
See, something happened. It's worth of note.
Yeah.
It was 9 stages too late, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I have a personal issue with the Hyundai admin. I'm just gonna say it now. I'm not gonna say what problem I have. I'm just saying now. I'm going to be at the Central European Rally. You better hide.
John Ingram.
Maksy's sending threats to the Hyundai admin.
I mean,
have that.
they've been a bit too wood, to be fair, but that's a bit different.
Anyway, Rally Estonia.
No, just the first half of the rally reminds us why Poland hasn't had a slot since 2017 and why they won't have a slot next year or ever.
Yes. They weren't having a spot next year anyway.
But they won't, for sure, anytime soon.
Yes.
10 years later, everyone will be like, Poland was good rally, maybe try. And then realize immediately that the problem is still there.
See you.
No. Then you have Then you have the Prime Minister speech at the beginning of the rally. That will fix everything.
Right. See ya in 2031.
Anyways, Rally Estonia.
Yes, we went.
Yay, we did.
Everyone except Maksy.
Yeah.
Even the Greek. Even the Greek came.
I did. I would not recommend, as a travel advice, I would not recommend ever going to Riga.
Go to Estonia directly.
I would also not recommend traveling from Riga to Tartu via Parnu. If you have a passport, do bring it, because Latvian people are perplexed at the just the existence of Greece. Latvian bus driver did not realize Greece was a country. I shit you not.
I mean,
Zenor, verify this.
They were
was indeed a thing.
They were probably confused as to why a Greek would be touristing in Latvia.
To be fair, I also was.
So,
because I am the least biased person when it comes to their national rally. Well, not other people's national rally. I'm gonna have like some takeaways from the event, not rallying wise, but just in general. My first takeaway is the organization is immaculate. Very good marshals, very like organized sports.
Very good marshals, apart from that one guy.
Apart from that one guy, you know who you are.
Yeah.
There were markings on the road telling you where to go. On the website, they had like a video of what you would be seeing if you went to said spectator spot. There was parking, which was ample because there weren't enough people. Ticket was a bit too pricey for 65 euros for an ERC event, but then again, I haven't paid for rallying ever before, so take it with a pinch of salt, I guess. Now, on to the negatives. There weren't enough people on the stages. In the SSS compared to last year or the year before, there were like 2 people. When we left, it was just us, the marshals, the TV crews, and just like 2 other people. No joke, there was less than 100 people by the time we left.
Yeah.
On the stages... sorry, Maxim.
You gotta see, it's a humongous downgrade for the average, like, rally viewer going from a WRC event to an ERC event. Yeah, but the casual people
fun
will not show up.
The casual fun goes to SSSs.
Yeah, and they did.
The SSS was very accessible. The SSS was very accessible as well, because it was just down the road.
I mean, the average Estonian rally fan is just like, oh, there's no Tänak, I'm not fucking going.
Well, there was Tänak. Yeah, but it was just too late.
Yeah, but he was,
and too early.
He was until he wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. We were in the first corner of the rally, Tanak almost hit that tree.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then on the next day, rolled, destroyed the chassis.
Yes.
And he did that on purpose. I've talked to him. And he said he did that on purpose so that Newell didn't do the Rally Lithuania thing.
Is what Newell fans would say.
No,
it's
I
all
talked to...
part of the master plan.
Yes, I talked to Itanak this morning, and he said, yeah, it did purpose.
Sure you did. Anyway.
More of a reaction than you got out of Urmava.
Yeah, I met Urmava, and I told him that...
spoke to him.
I spoke to him, I said that the 2009 Stobart livery is one of my favorites, and he just went,
He went, thank you, and walked away.
He didn't say thank you.
He did. He
said thanks.
I'm fairly sure I have it on video, he did.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway.
You are getting a vlog, by the way.
You are. When I managed to edit it, yeah, you are.
No, when it comes to the rally proper, it was okay. There was a fight between Virves and Linamäe throughout the whole rally, and Linamäe pipped Virves on the final stage, and we were there. We were on the stop control.
Yeah.
There was confusion, massive confusion.
There was confusion, and Toyota came out on top.
Yeah, the scenes of just seeing Virves come to the stop line, all the cameras around this car, and then in the background you see just Linamäe on top of his car celebrating.
And ladies with champagne.
Yeah, and they didn't know who to give the champagne to. Yeah, we had ladies with champagne because they didn't finish the podium in time.
Because of the rain and wind.
Yeah, massive wind and rain. So they didn't manage to build the podium in time. So when the rally ended, they just gave Linamäe and James Morgan champagnes and told them to spray it. No trophies, no nothing.
We were there. We got sprayed with champagne.
We did, yeah. The stop line was probably the most interesting place to be at that stage.
Oh, by far, because we were close to the road as well.
Yeah.
We were obviously behind the orange thing.
We were literally within earshot of the interviews, basically.
We saw...
pretty much.
When the cars were on, it was a...
Well, you could hear what the interviewer was saying. The interviewee, not so much.
We saw Seb Scott.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was sat in a car.
Sitting in a car.
We literally walked past his car and then we looked at the car and we were like, oh, that's Seb Scott.
Yes. We saw Holly McRae and Vivek behind us on the petrol station.
Yes. We were ordering food and we just see casual Vivek and Holly McRae.
Yeah, that I realized, that I spotted.
Well, yeah, you can't really miss an Indian guy with an MRF shirt.
Yeah, but you can miss Holly McRae.
Not with those glasses. Why is everyone quiet?
Anyways, what else happened?
Service park?
It was there, yeah.
I did speak to Martin Sesks.
I said hello.
I also did.
I said that we're 5 guys are cheering on every stage for him, biggest fans from Estonia, Greece and Ireland. So he said, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, yes. He signed my cap, which I am looking at right now.
He didn't sign anything of mine because I had an Aston Martin Fettel hat and I thought it'd be sacrilege if I asked him to.
Yeah, it would be. It was literally, we bought a hat from a guy exiting the SSS. It was just a guy with, like, ERC Rally Estonia hats going around saying, do you want the hat, maybe? How much? €20? Yes. Then we bought it.
Yeah.
I got Miko Marcik, Nikolai Grazin, and Martin Sesks to sign it. Miko Marcik was incredibly confused at the prospect of signing a hat. So I kind of just went to him and said, Miko, can you maybe sign this? And he just was very confused, took the hat and just wrote Miko. Like he'd never given a signature before.
Do you blame him?
Not really, but this was just the confusion for me.
And by far something worse that happened is that Russell got the picture with Philip Parley.
Yes, he did, and he will not shut up about it.
Yeah.
By the way, at this point, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Russell.
Yeah.
Huge shout out to Russell. Thank you.
Thank you.
You know why. And yeah, that's Estonia. I would also like to say
That's the entirety of
No, it
Estonia.
isn't.
I would like to say a massive congratulations to Estonian people for their petrol stations. Very nice food. It was very edible.
That's the most.
I would also like to say a very huge thank you to the city of, well, not city, the village of Tiame for allowing us to meet Zenor's cat. 3 saunas over there, crazy things.
Shut up. Not on the pod. There's one. There is one. Continue.
I mean, there were about 5 buildings, 6
Okay.
on the property,
Okay.
and the Ford Fusion,
Yeah.
and 2 tractors.
Anyway, what did you want to say, Sylvia, before we go back to Latvia?
I wanted to say that we were on the Studio E broadcast about 4 times.
We were more than 4.
Julian Porter was indeed following us.
Yeah.
He was, yes.
Follow the Twitter IMO.
Yeah, I wanted to go get autographs from Linnamäe and Virves. Linnamäe didn't even show up. Virves was just stood in the back of the tent, looking at people waiting for autographs, and he was no.
He was Estonian.
He was not interested. Yeah. He just found someone else to speak to of his team instead of coming to speak to his
he
fans.
was on his phone.
Or that, yeah.
Fair enough.
Just 100% avoidance. Then, what else? Mads Esberg only showed up for when it was time to leave. Mikko Heikkilä went to hide in his trailer.
Mikko Heikkilä retired.
Yes, he did, and he was giving an interview when we were there.
That's all. There's nothing else really.
I think, I guess, ish.
We waved at John Kennard.
We did walk past Hayden Patton.
Also,
we nearly crashed into Frank Dore Larsen.
Yeah,
we did actually, because we were going to Kanepi, and for some reason Frank Dore Larsen was warming up his tires in the middle of a crest.
Yeah.
Of a blind crest.
Smartest thing.
Yeah.
On a blind crest. And we're like, oh.
We crested the hill and we just see a Polo doing tire warming all over the road. That was a bit scary.
That would have been funny.
Yeah. And some drivers waved to us when we were walking away from the power stage.
Yeah.
Some waved to us when we encountered them on the liaison.
Some waved when you just randomly went out of your hotel. John Armstrong.
Yeah,
Russell.
I just walked over a crosswalk and I just see John Armstrong coming the other way.
Russell met John Armstrong. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello, Ireland.
Ireland, maybe.
Up the road.
The road, Demi.
That was a running joke of the entire trip. Yeah. We got stopped for drugs, apparently. Yeah, they were suspecting us of hauling drugs.
They saw the most punchable face in Northern Europe, me, and they said, must be drugs.
Well, Russell.
Little did they know I was smuggling knowledge.
What else interesting happened?
He was smuggling maps.
I mean, the pasta incident.
The pasta incident. Dimitris burned pasta.
I didn't burn pasta. The pot burned pasta. You ate the pasta afterwards.
Well, yeah.
From another pot.
The pasta was very good.
It was.
Once we did it in a different pot.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, you should know I did clog the sink.
Also, sadly, there is no picture of you holding the pasta upside down.
Thank God.
I've asked everyone.
Thank God. And on that bombshell, it is time to move about 300 kilometers south to Latvia for the inaugural Rally Latvia. Now, me and the Estonians have had a talk. We haven't, but I'm just...
And we have an agenda.
They will be silent for the most part, and me and Maksy will be discussing the gravel highways of Latvia.
Oh, Lord.
So...
You mean the Rafa Sprint R number of chicanes on them?
Yes, I will bring it up. Silver, I will let you start by talking about Bikerniki.
Okay, that's actually the only good part about this. There's a super special on the Pigerneki racetrack in Riga, which this is the most interesting bit of the rally. The rest is kind of irrelevant. So what they do is...
It's a very nice rallycross track as well.
It is. But the entire track itself is also quite interesting because it's kind of a relic of the 80s, and it's the safety standards are quite Soviet. Or I should say rather Soviet. So if you ever go there, you'll get a glimpse of how racing was in the 80s when they were driving Formula Estonias and whatever, because that's what they still do there. So what they do for the stage is they start at right before the final corner of the normal full track. Then they go through the rallycross sections and go through the car track or parking lot for some reason. And then they go onto the normal circuit, basically do the first corner, then they go off to the motorbike layout, or the witch kettle part, as it's called, for drifting and whatnot. So it's the more technical bit in the forest, which is not used for car racing, but it's used for bikes. Then you go through that. It has a crest blind corner to the left and a long sweeping right after it, which is very interesting, and they use it for drifting. You don't normally see that kind of stuff on circuits anymore. Then they come out of the forest section, go left back onto the main track for a split second, and then turn back off again, and back onto the World Rallycross layout. They do the basically mid part of that course, and then go right where the rallycross track would go and finish somewhere in the lot they have there. So basically in the normal pit area. So that's basically
it. They do 2 laps.
Yes, they do. And yeah, that's might be my new favorite SSS, maybe. Anyway, looks nice. I can't wait to see it.
RBR when?
Yeah, it's probably the most interesting stage of the rally. The rest is just kind of straight chicane.
Yeah.
Right, I'll let Dimi talk about that.
Hello, I have returned.
This is the most itinerary talk I've done in my life.
No, this is the most that someone's talked continuously without me on the pod, even without the ones I was not there for.
You give me an SSS, I know, and
Dimi, I think my monologue about each day on Central European Rally, I think is still one of the longest.
I don't remember.
See, it was so long he didn't even remember. He fell asleep halfway through.
Yeah. So, basically, I will not bore you with itinerary talk, but I will for a bit. Rally, it's not called Rally Latvia, it's called Rally Latvia. That's because they do like a sort of Acropolis thing where they head from Latvia to Liepaja on Friday, and then the rest is just in Liepaja. So just like last year, they have some stages. Like for some reason, SS1, SS5 is only 5 kilometers. I don't know why. It's short and there's only 0 chicanes, which is a nice change. But SS3 is 28 kilometers and there's 4 of them. These are the only 2 repeated stages of the loop, as SS4, SS7, and SS8 are all 1 pass stages. SS4 and SS7 are sharing some roads, but they have different finishes and different starts, which is actually a theme of the event. They've done that quite a lot, where they'd have like the start is the same and then they'd go in 2 separate directions. SS7, I think, has a record amount of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chicanes in 1 kilometer stretch.
That is literally a folk sprint. Literally a folk sprint.
Yeah, I thought the chicanes were quite bad at Poland, but somehow it's been outdone. I would also like to say that SS8 Talsi starts from the city. Like, I don't know if it's a city or a town, but it's It has buildings, the urban area of Talsi, and then goes to the forest. Characteristic of the stages is that they're uninspiring. Antti called them gravel highways, which is a term I'd certainly agree with. Unlike Poland, there are no jumps, there are no ditches. It's just long, wide, loose gravel roads. And yeah.
It's so bad that it's made Dimi cry.
No, not yet. I haven't like yeah. There are some tarmac bits connecting some of the parts of the like forest, which is we saw a bit of it in Poland, but who cares if I'm honest? It's not just to be fair, it's not just very wide roads. There are also like some very narrow technical bits in the forest, but the general characteristic, if you look at rally maps and you see a lot of chicanes, you will be very you'll easily recognize where the fast bits are because there's a lot of chicanes.
Don't try to figure out SS11 and SS9 on rally maps because it's
yeah. And also, it's quite difficult to see what's what because it's like a maze at the stages where they change direction.
Yeah. SS11 has 8 chicanes, one of them in front of a hairpin.
Yeah.
Or after one. Who came up with this? Who?
Kristaps, god damn it.
And on Sunday, the power stage ends on a motocross track. Motocross or rallycross, something. What's
up with having to have power stages end in an arena section these days?
I don't know. I don't like.
Not even Estonia does that anymore.
Yeah, we don't have the infrastructure to do it. So yeah, that's the itinerary talk for Rally Latvia. And now we'll have like a very, very small talk about the prospects of the drivers on the entry list. There's 4 Toyotas.
SS9 and 11.
Yeah, we told you not to, and you did.
I wish I didn't.
Yeah, same. There's only 40 cars on the entry list, which is rather small. It was the same with Poland, and I'm really surprised as to why. There's how many rally ones? 10? No. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. I have
osteoporosis.
No. I have EWRC plus. So there's 10 rally ones, double digits.
Fancy.
Yeah, 10 double digits. Sebastian Ogier will be back for the event, and there's 4 Toyotas. Takamoto Katsuda has been relegated to the 4th Toyota, as he should be, because I will not speak any further. So he's not nominated for manufacturer points. Kalle, Sebastian Ogier, and Delphin Evans are. For Hyundai, it's the normal Thierry Neuvillot Danak and Esape Kalapi, who drives the I-20 Rally 1 for the first time since the Safari Rally. And there's 3 Ford Puma Rally 1s, all with hybrid this time, with Adrian Fulmo, Martin Sesks, and Gregor Munster ready to tackle the Latvian highways.
Well, I'm not sure how ready Munster is, if I'm honest.
But he got second in one stage.
I'm not interested.
Munster has done a fair few Liepais.
That's true, actually.
He's actually one of the most experienced.
He's done 3 of them.
Roads. Yeah.
He's done 3 of them. That's true, Zenor.
He won't remember anything about it.
No, I did.
He's not senile.
He might be.
You can't say that.
What are you going to do about it?
The Joe Biden of Rally 1 drivers, anyway. Yeah. Thierry Neuville will once again struggle with road position, unless it rains, which is... I don't know. I genuinely don't know if it's going to rain or not. we saw it in Poland where he was hemorrhaging time because the surface is quite sandy. So you have to sweep the first layer of fine gravel, and then just massive ruts form on the second pass from different ruts from the R5s and Rally 3s. And is there even Rally 4s this event? There's two. They will completely destroy the road. No, they won't.
So I found the thread about the Rally 1 drivers' experiences on the roads.
Yeah.
It's by Marcus_28 on Twitter. Well, I'll do a short rundown. Tanak has done 4 rallies in the region. Katsuta has done 1.
Gaining experience.
And had the biggest accident in his career.
Very nice.
So that's going to end well. Rovanperä has... Well, he is a 2-time Latvian rally champion.
He's grown up on these roads.
Yeah, he's done 4, 6, 8, 10 rallies on the roads. Lappi has done 1 winter Liepāja.
So that's not really relevant.
Yeah, Munster did 3 Liepājas. Yeah.
Oit Tanak is going to be third on the road. So he's my favorite for second place. Because in my mind, unless he crashes, there's no doubt in my mind that Kalle Rovanperä will win this event. He won 14 stages in Rally Estonia last year, and these are roads where he has better road position and that he's literally grown up in. There's not a chance he loses this on pace, in my opinion. I know I'm very definite and that it will come to bite me in the ass, but for once I'd be glad if it did. But yeah. What think everyone else?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
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 Maksy, can I have more than one word from you?
Oi!
That's not even a word.
I mean, for 1/3 of the whole pod, I couldn't even say anything.
No. I meant because they said one word. Can I have more than one from you?
What topic exactly?
Oh my god! About Kalle Rovanperä winning the event.
Don't say what event.
I know which event. I imagine he does the thing he does in Finland. Hold on. Did he? That's what I wanted to figure out. Did he? No, he didn't. He didn't win a Rally Finland thus far.
No, he hasn't won any. Quite famously.
Would be very, very not funny, but characteristic. if he manages to not win the one rally he has the most experience on.
He actually has said that he prefers Estonia to Finland.
Yeah. Which dub? Maybe?
No. So we have the top 2 positions locked in with Rovanperä in first, in second Tanak. And now the battle...
find a moose or something.
Why not? The way the point system is, he'll get 12 points on Sunday anyway. What do you think Evans can do? I think Evans and Lappi is going to be the battle for third.
Could be. Where do you think Newville ends up in this? Have you forgotten about your favorite?
Ditch, lake, trees.
Finally, a realism from a Newville fan.
I have Sesks in 5th. And then 3rd, 4th is between Lappi and Evans, and then Sesks in 5th.
We'll do the predictions afterwards.
Yes, but I have a very complex way of thinking. I don't know where I was going with this. Yeah, there's gonna be stuff happening in Rally 1. Prepare yourselves. I think, okay, my bold prediction is that Katsuta and Munster are gonna be similar pace, okay? That's my bold prediction.
Yeah, that is true. Probably true.
And in Rally 2, I think Bayer is going to win.
Yeah.
That's it, really. But we do have an interesting entry list because we have Mikko
The rest
Heikkilä.
DNFs.
Yeah, the rest DNF. It's just...
Did you talk
Yeah?
about Martin Sesks?
Yes, I said he has hybrid, and I have him as 5th.
Oh.
Martin Sesks, I think he's going to struggle a bit more compared to
I have
Poland.
him 4th.
Yeah, I'm going to say my reasoning why. I think it could go 2 ways. He could struggle here because of the hybrid. But then again, it's a fast gravel event, and there's even less technical bits compared to Poland. So, what difference does it make?
So hold on,
Yeah.
you've omitted Ogier. Where do you think he'll end up?
6th.
6th
Yeah.
on pace.
Ogier
Or
has never done well in fast gravel rallies.
yeah,
He did in Finland, but that was a long time ago.
but 6th.
Yeah,
I don't think that's happening
He'll
without
be-
issues.
he'll be similar on pace with Newell, I think,
Mm.
on the second day. But
Okay.
depends the road position, etc. If there's rain, everything flips.
Well, this is
and
such
Newell
a
wins.
difficult rally to predict. To be fair.
Yeah.
Because it's also a new rally.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Apart from the
With
top
lots
2
of
places,
cars.
Yeah.
there's 10 cars for once, which is good.
Yeah. Which makes it insanely difficult to predict anything.
Yeah.
No,
There's too much
Yeah, because
choice.
because like every single title contender cannot finish 2 rallies to save their life. Like they
Yes.
do well in one rally, the next rally they forget. They basically forget how to turn a wheel.
I mean, Elfyn Evans is just he does what the Bible tells him. So yeah, in WSC2, I'm
Thou
gonna give
shalt not win.
some headline entries. Mikko Heikkilä has made the jump to WSC2 for this event, and then Finland. We also have both I-20 sufferers, is what I like to call them. Both Lindholm Mensunen and will suffer in this event. They're not doing the event; they'll just suffer because they're doing it. And I have 2 headline entries I'd like to mention. Brandon Semenak and Keaton Williams, that's a pair, they're not 2 entries. They're doing the event in a Toyota GR Yaris, which is actually Sesks' car, I'm pretty sure.
Might be.
It's from SRT anyway, so it's probably the same car. That's the team that prepares Sesks' car for ERC. And in Rally 3, we have the first female driver in a Rally 3. However,
Oh god, yeah.
this is a big however. She is from Taiwan. Nothing wrong with being against Taiwan. The problem is that she has been 16 seconds per kilometer slower in the Finnish Rally Championship. Not to the winner, to the class.
We're not sure, but she might be an AI.
Yes, also that. The picture was AI-ish, let's say. So that's gonna... So she has the number 46, Valentina Rossi. She will get the Kimathi McRae Award of Disexcellence. Yeah. And the final person I'd like to mention is Alberto Battistoli, who for some reason is doing this event non-priority as well. I hope the trees are kind to you, Alberto. That's all I'll say. That's all I have to say.
Chromo Watch, he's doing it.
He is. In other news,
That's all. There's nothing else.
Yeah.
hold on.
Does he even have competition?
I'll find
Yeah,
something.
Miele. There's 2 Latvian quote-unquote legends, I don't know, that are
Legends?
doing it. Yeah,
Matis Mesak, I believe I've heard that name before, actually.
yeah. One is from Rallycross.
And
Okay.
another is just an SRT team member.
Yeah.
I think that's
we
it
have-
next.
Oh yeah, one thing we noticed at Rally Estonia that we thought was a joke at first, but then realized what it was later is Josep Ralfnagana running under light grey, which we thought it was just a joke about, haha, red grey will make light grey, but It turns out it's
It was.
actually it's actually Red Gray's like junior program thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
They bought 3 Rally 3 Clios,
yeah.
which 2 of them they're now renting out.
Yeah, and
the
one of
other
them-
one is being driven by Nagane.
By nepotism, basically.
Yeah.
God, I love nepotism. And
I
on
mean,
that,
to be fair, deserved. He's good, but
Yeah, he is good.
he is good. It's just funny.
However, give me a car.
and on that bombshell, it's
Yes.
time to get to
No,
the prediction.
yes.
What?
Ah.
There's nothing else. We do
I
prediction.
thought you were just gonna end.
I'd love to.
Oh,
But yeah. Zenor, get your papers out. It's time to do predictions.
I do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have
Hold on.
Google Keeps. Excuse me.
Yes.
Keeps.
How
Jesus
savage
Christ.
of mine.
Well, you have an iPhone and you use Google Keeps. You're
Yes.
psychotic.
Because I can get to it on my PC.
You're psychotic. Who uses
No.
notes on their PC?
I'll
Because
start.
I need to get to things sometimes.
I'll start.
Do.
First.
Go on.
First is Color of Ampera, second is Oitanak, third is Esa-Pekka Lappi, fourth is Elfin Evans, and fifth is Martin
Jesus, slow the
Sesks.
hell down.
I've said them already, you should have paid attention.
Shit. Go
I've said
again.
them. Rovampera, Tanak,
Uh-huh.
Lappi, Evans, Sesks.
Evans.
And my... should we do WRC2 or RC2? Because I
WRC2.
don't... Okay, so Solberg is out, I think.
No.
Even if
Hold on.
Solberg would score WRC 2 points.
No, Solberg is
out.
doing WRC2.
Solberg's out anyway, it's fine.
No.
Sami
Grazin
Pajari...
isn't.
I wouldn't have put him anyway. Sami Pajari,
Yeah.
Josh McElleen,
What?
Mikko Heikkilä.
Are you okay?
I've been paying attention, you haven't.
Josh McElleen. Second.
He's gonna win now that you've said that.
God's sake, man.
Josh McElleen did sort of break his car after the finish in
Yeah.
Poland,
Yeah.
but he's done Liepaja quite a few times, and he finished second in Portugal. He was up there in Sardinia before Tyre, I think, and in Poland he was, I think, running. Where was he running? Third in WRC2 before a spin and then break car.
Mm-hmm.
So, I am right, you're wrong, you haven't been paying attention, I win.
Sure.
Right.
Who goes next?
Who'll go next?
Sure. Got them ads. Anyways, I'll go top down as well. I've gone with Bravampera to win. Danak second. Sesks in third.
What? Excuse me, sorry.
Hold on. Sesks podium.
Yes,
You know
I'm
he's in a
optimistic.
Puma.
I do. The
The Puma
Have you
likes
seen
to.
Famar?
Well, yeah. But it does
Puma's
like
been
to.
fine this
It
year.
likes to spontaneously combust at the worst possible moment.
It hasn't
Yeah.
done it this year, so far.
Yeah,
It's only
it's
done it
been
Well,
once.
fine.
yeah,
this year.
but I'm feeling that if Martin Sesks really were on pace for a podium, the Puma would do a funny.
It is the same chassis as the one that Lube famously binned in Chile
Mm-hmm.
and then binned in Central Europe.
And then blamed his co-driver.
Yes.
Anyways, Auger in fourth. And then Evans in fifth. For RC2, I've gone with Bajari to win. Solberg in second and Greensmith in third.
Greensmith is not going to be in third.
Yeah.
He was
Nowhere.
rather rear end, let's say, in Poland.
You know what? I'm gonna change that to Heikkilä.
That's better.
Right, save. Maksy?
Okay, so the top 2 is going to be the same with Rovanperä winning, and Tanak second. Then I'm saying Ogier third, Sesks fourth, and Evans fifth.
Mm.
Then for RC2, I'll have Payari winning. Then, hold on. Where am I going to put second?
Take your time.
No
I'm
rush.
thinking. Give me a second.
What are you thinking about?
Who I'm putting in second in RC2?
Classic German fashion. He did not get the joke.
We did not.
No.
We are
Hagen in
thinking.
second
We are
and
thinking.
Grazen in third.
Grazen in third.
Right.
A man
that's
cannot even think for a second.
So that's
That's
me
why
then.
that's why we do stupid stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
Silver.
That's
Get
me.
ready for some astounding predictions.
Shut
I have
up.
a feeling these
Rock
are gonna.
Coppins for
No.
second.
Right. Rovanperä wins. Tanak second. Newell third.
Okay, we've already gone off the rails, and that's from a Newell fan.
Newell third. Sesks fourth. And Formeau fifth.
Right.
WRC2 Payari wins.
How come?
Fast. Payari wins. Solberg second. Heikkila third. Although Heikkila is a bit allergic to finishing rallies, but
His car is basically.
I believe. Well, yeah, his wheel falls off and all sorts of shenanigans. But I believe. Also, I've put Gregor Yates as third in WRC2 Challenger, by the way.
Oh my god.
Sure.
I had to get
what-
some nationalism in.
Oh yeah, Linnam isn't doing this one,
Yeah, Yates is.
which is odd.
Particular.
Because he's done every single round, I believe,
Yeah.
except for this.
And he misses
The
out fast
closest
gravel in the neighboring country.
Yeah.
Country.
Shut up.
It is a bit odd.
Yeah, it is.
Did not do Monty.
Well, Linname is a bit odd in general.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Monty.
Every single event apart from Monty.
I would like to mention before we end this podcast.
Kenya doesn't count.
I would like to end this episode by saying this. Georg Linname did Rally Estonia, and as you know, in the ERC you get a free choice of tires based like the choices Hankook, Pirelli, Michelin, and MRF. He did it on Michelin, so fuck you, Pirelli. And on that bombshell, it is time to end. Thank you for listening to the Powerslide podcast for the month of June. Next
July.
episode,
July.
sorry. Thank you. It's the same month anyway. It's just the same month that just runs twice.
Okay,
It is
shut up.
June 2.
June 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah. Christmas in July. Next up is going to be a Rally Finland preview and Rally Liepāja, something if anything's interesting.
Yeah.
And after that, it's where I come and shine.
Mhm.
It's the Rally Acropolis.
Should we just let you
Dimitris
do that
2-hour.
one on your own
Yeah.
with Manos? And...
Yes. I can speak with 5 different accents and pretend I'm 5 different people.
Well, you can just do you and Manos, and you'll do a monologue for 3 hours, and then he will do a monologue. For
A
3 hours.
monologue. A
A
monologue.
monologue for 3 hours. Yeah.
I've already done my route preview for Acropolis.
Great.
So, yeah. I mean, it is a great job.
Yeah, you've been cooking on the blog.
No
Speaking
one's
of the
reading
blog,
it, though.
Yeah.
Me and Dimmy are doing a collab.
Yeah.
Collab.
TM.
Yeah. They don't know what it is. They'll find out later.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Fine.
There's
My
also
God.
Roma Capitale soon, so yeah.
Oh, the most
Nice.
mid-tarmac rally in a while.
Anyways.
Anyways,
And on
bye
that
for the third
bombshell.
time.
A lot
Goodbye.
of bombshells have fallen.
Yes, they have.
Yeah.
This is
Roma-
literally World War II.
We finished, right?
All right. Bye bye.